And we want to welcome everybody to our meeting of January 27th. And a preponderance of our meeting is going to be closed session. However, we do have a short public part of our meeting, and that is to ask for any public comment on the closed session items. We don't have oral communications or as I like to say, the open mic, or no one's taken me up on my offer for karaoke yet, but so we won't do that. So if you do want, as part of this public meeting, to comment on anything on the closed session items, this is your chance. And we'll ask Matt Rojanasathira, our very capable Assistant City Manager, to explain how you can join us.
Thank you, Mayor Roberson. There are two ways to participate in City Council meetings. One is to join directly using the Zoom Gov app on your computer or mobile device, and the second is to join in by calling into the meeting. To join using Zoom, please use the link or the phone number on the agenda at isearchmonterey.org. To join by telephone, dial toll-free 833-568-8864, then enter the meeting ID, which is 160-772-9333#. And if prompted to enter a participant ID, press pound one more time. Detailed instructions are available on our website at monterey.org/public meetings. To make a public comment, you can click raise your hand using the Zoom app by pressing that button at the bottom of your screen. If you're dialed in by telephone, you can dial *9 to virtually raise your hand and then *6 to unmute yourself. And I'll be calling on each speaker in the order of their hands raised. This meeting is also being streamed live on youtube.com, as well as Comcast Channel 25. Those are the processes to join us virtually for our one public comment period today.
Thank you, Nat. And what we'll do is we'll just wait a moment or two to see if anyone wants to join us and has a comment about any of the closed session items.
Mm-hmm. We have one person who's called in so far and has raised their hand to comment on a closed session item.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get started, please. Let's invite that nice person to join us.
Okay, super. This person is, the last three digits is 231, and they've called in. If you could please also dial *6 to unmute yourself, we can then hear you. Hello.
Hello. Mayor Roberson, City Council, this is Robbie Therese. I'm glad you said nice person before I got on the line here.
I knew it was you, Robbie. I knew it was you.
How's everybody doing? Hope everyone's being safe during this crazy storm going on here. It's going to get
really.
It's going to get worse tonight, from what I understand, through the seafood spectrum here.
Mm.
I just want to call and say I've been dealing with Jan Aldretti through the property management, which they've been doing a great job during this pandemic and all the other stuff going on here. So I think they deserve a great applaud for that part of me. Anyway, they took care of my lease, I guess. Hopefully it's coming up now for the next 5 years, which I'm really, really ecstatic about. And can't wait to get started here. As far as I just sent some pictures to Jana earlier today, and also through my remodel, what I did at Ocean Fresh, for what I can do there, because I can't expand. So I just beautified, I guess you might want to say, the inside of the building, and just replaced different things that were there. New lighting system I put in with new LD3 lights throughout the building, upstairs and downstairs. New cooler, a revamped refrigeration system to try to keep my costs down on things there. So eco-friendly. Yeah, so as far as that goes, I wish you guys could take a look at it when everything is said and done, to come on down and take a look at Ocean Fresh. When I'm waiting for the floors to get re-epoxied next week. I have to let them dry out for a couple of weeks before I can get them re-epoxy right now, for the Board of Health myself. So I'm excited to get back in. Hopefully by next Friday or Saturday, they'll all be buttoned up and ready to get back to it. One other thing I did want to mention too, I mentioned to Jana that I am interested in the stall next door. I may have said it a couple, maybe 14 times before this, but if I didn't, so another space that's there to do retail through Ocean Fresh Seafood, because a lot of my followers now that I've been kind of keeping up on through Yelp and other social media have really been attracted to my product and pricing. And during this pandemic, I'm trying to implement if it goes well, by next week or the week after, home delivery, if it takes off well enough here. So to do that, I would probably have to have another little stall if possible, if it's feasible through the city, to do retail on my side of where I'm at. It's only a couple stalls down. And again, I mentioned to Jan, as far as parking and everything out there, if the city if they can consider changing the parking stalls out there to 15 or 20 minutes, whichever is easiest to enforce, in the parking stalls in front of the building in front of wharf number 2, to give everybody a chance to have their customers come in and purchase product and get out of there safely cost, rather than getting these pretty high rated tickets at $145 a piece. So with that said there, if that can be put on the agenda to consider the space next to Ocean Fresh Seafood for retail outlet, which also would enable a little more revenue through Ocean Fresh Seafood to the city of Monterey. Again, thank you very much for considering that. And again, for my new lease at Ocean Fresh Seafood. And when this is all said and done, hope I can get the city council to stop by if they could on a little field trip, one at a time, or the whole crowd of you to come down and see Ocean Fresh Seafood's remodel. I greatly appreciate it.
Good, thanks, Robbie. We'll come when the epoxy's dried. Otherwise, we will be permanent fixtures stuck in the floor.
Not a problem. I appreciate your concern. Thank you very much.
All right.
But my main thing is also just to take a look at the. I'm going to send some pictures out to Jen once I get some things drawn up of what the inside of the little space will look like as a retail outlet, with the retail counter and ice machines and whatever else that I can conjure up, like I did when I had the Wharf Marketplace, the same kind of aspect there. So I think it'll be a little added asset to the city of Monterey to have another fish market down there servicing the public. Okay.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, Nat, do we have anyone else who wanted to speak?
Robbie's comment was the only one we have tonight.
All right, in that case, we'll adjourn to a closed session and we'll switch to a different Zoom link. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you shortly. The race is on.